Alrighty. Good morning, everybody, to the newest episode of Polite Talk. This is your host, Papi Polite, or Polite is how you really pronounce my last name. But for marketing purposes, let's just go with Polite. Well, this is episode 4 of the Polite Talk podcast. Thank you for joining me, guys. So, you already know what this episode is about, but I wanted to talk about why you should play Dragon's Dogma. Um, Also, before I get into it, just like always, do not forget to like and subscribe this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Um, And then if you're listening on whatever audio service you're listening on, don't forget to follow and subscribe for more content. I am aiming for a weekly podcast. So far, I have been successful. I have to either do it before my son and wife wakes up in the morning, which is, thank God, not too late or not too early. They wake up at like 9 or 10. Right now it's 9, so I should be good. But also, another thing I want to apologize for, slash, give you a heads up. I have a lot of allergies right now, and so I will probably be blowing my nose like crazy during this episode. So I am so sorry. I'm telling you right now, I apologize. But my goodness, I need to do it, man. I have been coughing up just phlegm and just drinking phlegm like crazy. Talking about drinking, I'm gonna drink a sip of water right now. Excuse me. Anyways, so yeah, yeah. So yeah. Let's just get right into the subject. Why you should play Dragon's Dogma. So, first of all, I've already kind of talked about this in the previous episode, especially where I kind of mentioned why I love to play Dragon's Dogma, or why you know why I want, especially I talked about why I want Dragon's Dogma 2. Um, I was just kind of recap and then also keep expounding on my thoughts of why I love Dragon's Dogma so much. But basically, um, the first time I played the game, it wasn't when it released. I remember it released around May 22nd, something like that. But this was like 2012 or something like that. I forgot exactly the date. I remember because I saw the commercial and I was like, whoa, this game looks dope, dude. And I told my buddy, bro, get me this for my birthday. He never did, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Um, but yeah, it looked cool, and I remember I wanted to play it. I wasn't able to play it until 2 years after, though. But I did play the game. I fell in love with it. One thing that pissed me off, though, sorry guys, you're probably hearing the chair moving a bunch. I gotta just blow my nose real quick. I'm so sorry. Ugh, good. Okay, we're back. We are back. Okay, so the one thing I hated about my first playthrough was that I accidentally got my love interest to be Renard. If you've played Dragon's Dogma, you know who that is, but it's basically the merchant, the guy merchant that is like looking for the journals. There's like 6 different journal entries from his father or something like that. And especially if you do that quest, you will have him at the highest affinity, because basically there's all these different NPCs in the world that you can meet, and depending on whose sub quests or side quests that you do or do more of, they you have a higher affinity with them. I believe Renard is one of the highest you can get, because you could literally get him a ton of freaking. You could get a ton of like side quests from him, basically. Um, and a lot of them involve the journal entries, those journal entries that you have to find around the world, which are in super hard places to find, by the way. Anyways, so when I went to fight the Grigori the first time, the first playthrough, and I noticed that they had him like kind of like as if like I had to save him, I started thinking, "Uh-oh, why him?" There's like freaking cute freaking girls you could have chosen, but why did you choose Renard? The game, why did they choose Renard? And I was thinking, I was like, why couldn't it be Kina or Madeline or all these different other girl NPCs? But no, it had to be Renard. And and then after that, you save him, and then it goes into the end credit scenes, and you start doing things around the fire, and I was like, what the? I literally walked away. I was like, ah, gosh, why? Ew. Um, I remember it turned me off from the game pretty hardcore because I still wanted to keep playing it because it was just so fun. But that turned me off so bad that I just walked away. I was like, nope, I'm done. This game sucks. Like I can't believe that happened. Like why didn't it ever tell me there was an affinity system? Like I didn't even know, dude. And so, anyways, I got super pissed. But later came out Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It might have actually come out around that time now that I think about it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I got Dark Arisen. First of all, I hated that they changed the freaking awesome JRPG like like rock band um intro song cuz that song was dope. But Dark Arisen, opening song really did kind of mesh with the theme of the Dark Arisen DLC. Um, but basically, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Just some phlegm. Just some phlegm. Whatever. Um. Anyway, so the so I played it again. This time I researched. I looked up exactly what I needed to do, which quests I can do, which ones I can avoid because I didn't want to have too much affinity with this person or that person. I just wanted to have. I think I went with Madeline, or no, I don't think I did go with Madeline. I think I went with Kina that time around. But I did my research this time. Played the game, had a blast. I think I tried the Dark Arisen stuff, but I think I just got so turned off to it because it was so freaking hard. Um, and I was playing a bunch of stuff at the time. I think I remember. So, especially because like the PS4 just came out, I believe, and I was like, heck of playing the PS4. Um, but anyways, I remember I moved on from that, but eventually, as you guys, as I've already mentioned, sorry, uh, I did get the PS4 version, the Dragon's Dogma remastered, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Um, and that was fun. I definitely had a lot of time with that. I spent a lot of time playing that game. I did a lot more research. That's the one I married Madeline. I remember. Well, not married, but you know what I mean. Um, and oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Stupid allergies, bro. Gosh dang it. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, and that playthrough was really really fun. So I had a really good time. I actually beat the Dark Arisen that time around as well. I just got a sip of water. Excuse me. Um, Yeah, and it was really fun, man. I actually might have beaten the Dark Arisen on the Xbox now that I remember, but I don't. Well, I don't fully remember. I do know for sure I beat it on the PS4, and I think a reason why I wanted to beat it too on the PS4 was for the achievement for the trophies, and so I did get a bunch of trophies in the PS4 version. Honestly, I would probably keep playing more of the PS4 version because I have gone back to play more of it and stuff. Um, but the PS4 is so hard to play for me, especially recently, just because I don't have the time, bro. I really do not. And so when it got announced for the Switch, I was like, bro, I am all over that. And I actually bought it the again for the fourth time, like I've mentioned. And I just now actually beat Grigori. Well, not just now. I beat him a couple days ago. When I think I was in Chicago or Atlanta. I forgot what city I was in. Um, and yeah, I beat Grigori. And then now I've been doing some things post game, like around the normal world, but I just recently went into the Dark Arisen, and it's been kicking my ass, dude. Oh, that's right. I was going into the Everfall. Originally, it's because I wanted to get all of the Grigori armor. Sorry, not the Grigori armor, the Grizzly armor. But I kind of quit with that, honestly. It's just taken a long time. But I also, the good thing about me farming Everfall, that I've been farming Everfall basically, has been the amount of different um, wake stones I've been farming, and so I've got a ton of wake stones right now. So that's cool. But yeah, so now I'm finally going into Dark Arisen because a lot of the armor pieces that I was trying to farm in Everfall, I just found out they're all in, you know, Bitter Black Isle. So why not just farm Bitter Black Isle, dude? The thing that sucked though, I just went into it and I had a freaking like a freaking tank of a monster of a warrior. And he got killed by death. And same with my ranger that I hired. She also got killed by death. And I used rift stones. No, sorry, I used the rift crystals to hire them. I hired them at a much higher level than I was, and it cost me quite a bit. I didn't have any basically, and so I'm kind of pissed that they were taken by death. But what can you do? What can you do? Um, yeah, and so now I was actually just before I got up here, I was to film this. I was um, getting my new team ready to go into round two of Bitter Black Isle. So I'm ready to do that, which I'm excited about. So yeah, but guys, I love Dragon's Dogma. It's so much fun. It really is so entertaining. Um, Honestly, I didn't really think of a way to break down why, but I could just really talk about it easily. Um, Basically, Bitter Black. Well, sorry, Dragon's Dogma. Well, another reason I kind of like started liking Dragon's Dogma even more, which was something I didn't really know until I started doing more research. Um, and it's not like purposeful research. It was just I kind of walked into it, sort of research. But um, the director or the creator of the game is a huge Dragon Quest fan. And if you know me, you know I love Dragon Quest. And I could tell because the vocation system is straight out of Dragon Quest 6 and 7. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it's and well, and 9 as well. And 10 I know that too. But dude, that is so freaking dope because I freaking love Dragon Quest, and those are a really big reason why I loved 6 and 7 so much. Dragon Quest 6 and 7. Now, if anyone knows Dragon Quest at all and has played the games, you know how hardcore 7 is. Um, but I think from what I've seen from people that actually love Dragon Quest and has actually played all the games, I feel like Seven actually becomes way higher on the list for people that actually love Dragon Quest, than the initial, you know, kind of more um, beginner Dragon Quest fans, because that's what happened with me too. Dragon Quest Seven sucked for the longest time. I remember I was like, "Oh my gosh, this one sucks." I mean, I heard about it sucking. I heard about it being hard to get into. Blah blah blah. And dude, I just started falling in love with it because of the vocation system. Mostly because of the vocation system. um, so yeah, actually, Dragon Quest Seven became one of my favorite Dragon Quest games. So yeah. Sorry guys. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I promise. I wish I could not have to do that right now. Anyways, so yeah, so Dragon's Dogma has basically a very similar vocation system with more limited classes, because it just has like warrior, ranger, mage, or well, strider, mage, and then you have the advanced vocations, which is sorry, fighter, strider, and mage. Then the advanced vocations are warrior, ranger, and sorcerer. And then there's the hybrid ones, which are the coolest, which is magic archer, mystic knight, and the assassin. And I've actually played with, well, okay, I've played with most of the vocations. The ones I personally never used were like mage and sorcerer, just because I have never, ever, ever, ever been a magic user, a mage type player in any game ever. Like, I just have never, ever, ever been a mage. For me, it's just the most boring class. I mean, I get that it does high damage, you do cool spells and this and that, but for me, and I talked about this the last podcast, it's just all about the freaking up close and personal fighting with a sword, with hammers, with, having a shield or not, having a big freaking weapon. Like, that is my cup of tea, bro. It really is. So yeah, so I mean, but this the latest playthrough, and I also mentioned this in the last podcast episode. I actually tried Magic Archer, which was really fun because I actually have played with you know, the Strider and the Ranger, and then also the Assassin before. Mostly because the Assassin has the highest damage output out of all the classes, and so I did kind of want to build my PS4 version character to be, a very high damage attacker, because I was going, I ultimately I wanted to just be a warrior at the end of the day, which, I was, or I am right now currently, and I kind of switched between Mystic Knight and Warrior from my PS4 playthrough, um, and so yeah, I don't know if I'd probably go back to Assassin again, because just because it's so much fun, just like how much freaking damage you do, it's ridiculous. I love it. Um, so yeah, but yeah, and then this playthrough, like I've already mentioned as well. Sorry if I repeat myself, but this one I was doing Magic Archer until I maxed out the vocation, and then now I'm very close to maxing out the Mystic Knight vocation. But I just love the Mystic Knight so much, and actually this playthrough, I have been using a different kind of Mystic Knight, because I've always used a more physical kind of Mystic Knight, where it's like I use the Skyward like walk attack. I've got Burst Strike, and then I've got some other um, sort of, you know, attack. I forgot what it is on my PS4 version, but with this one, I went with Burst Strike, Ruinous Sigil, which is freaking amazing. It does so much damage, and it's amazing, especially for bigger bosses. and then the Great Cannon. That's right. That's the other one I have in my PS4 version as well. Great Cannon, which is beautiful when it comes to damaging. Guys, I'm so sorry. Give me another second here. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Seriously. Oh man. My allergies today are going to suck. I can already tell. And we were going to go to a park for our son. Whatever. Deal with it. Just have freaking toilet paper with me. Anyways, um, yeah. And so, dude, this time around it's really fun because, man, I am just wrecking freaking everything. And I'm playing a more defensive build as well. Um, yeah, because in my other playthrough, in the PS4 version, I legit have my pawn, my personal pawn is a mage, and she always is. I always make a she. She always resembles my wife, kind of. And then I always make her a mage, just because I always need to have a healer, and I don't want to hire a healer. I just want to have a healer. And but in Dark Arisen, in the PS4 version, I believe I had her go sorcerer, and I think I switch off with sorcerer and a mage, but I always have two. I always have a sorcerer and a mage. But this playthrough is different. I just have a mage. I have me as the Mystic Knight, which does damage, magic damage as well. So I've got that covered. I'm also basically the shield of the team, but I also do high damage output. Then I have a warrior, which helps me get the attention of the beasties. And then I have a ranger, which I need now for flying enemies, since I walked away from being a magic archer. Um, yeah, and so yeah, yeah, for sure. So, anyways, I love this game, dude. This is a great game. It's an absolutely freaking fun and fantastic game. Let me tell you. Yeah, I am currently my mission right now, personally, for my personal pawn, for example, is to make her as sexy as possible. Of course, that's like what you always want to do because most people hire your pawn mostly for looks, let's be honest. And well, especially her being a mage, everyone needs a mage, bro. So that's kind of why I also went that route. But I would say my pawn is pretty cute. So yeah, um, you guys totally hire her. But anyways, so um, yeah, and then I just love this game. Honestly, it's just an accumulation of a lot of things. Like for example, I love the. I mean, for sure, the biggest appeal is the gameplay. Like 100% for anybody. I mean, and people say this all the time, but it's literally a mix of like Monster Hunter meets Skyrim meets like I don't even know what else you could compare it to, but that's probably the best way to compare it. It would be Monster Hunter versus Skyrim, or and Skyrim, um, because well, Skyrim's like hand-to-hand combat sucks butthole. Well, same with all of it. Honestly, the mechanics are just so lame compared to. Well, it also reminds me of I don't know if you guys have played Kingdoms of Amalur. Um, my buddy just got me the Re-Reckoning for my birthday, which I want to play after I finish playing Dragon's Dogma. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that gameplay as well. But yeah, it's just so much fun, dude. Like the gameplay is so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Every hit with any sort of attack, the magic spells are so fun and so over the top and just powerful. Um, the combat, the physical combat as well, just the weight behind every attack is just beautiful and glorious. Um, just fighting big flippin' monsters is just so satisfying. Climbing up them, just tearing off their armor or just cutting off they're the snake head from a chimera or whatever it is, bringing down a freaking um, cockatrice or a griffin or a dragon from the sky, having it fall. It's just so satisfying, so satisfying. Killing stupid goblins is satisfying as well. Um, it's just so satisfying, dude. Everything, cutting the tail off of Saurian, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Um, yeah, I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing this game, dude. I really am for now. And like I said, I really want to play Dragon's Dogma 2, which, I mean, it has to get announced. I mean, we're literally going through E3 right now, and it has to get announced. But, um, yeah, dude, I'm so excited, dude. Let me tell you, so excited. But why you should play this game, dude? Because the gameplay is some of the best gameplay mechanics I have ever played in any video game ever. Like since the first time I played Dragon's Dogma, I was enamored with it. And literally every now and then I will think about Dragon's Dogma just because it's to this point it's just nostalgic. Like the gameplay, just like the world, the monsters, the fighting, just everything. It's so fun. And I really like the added um, leveling system of the vocations. It's so well done. It really is. And like I said, it's basically just uh, a copy and paste of like Dragon Quest's vocation system, which I'm totally fine with because I literally love. That's the reason why I loved 6 and 7 so much. At the end of the day, was because of the vocations, and so it just brings like a different level of leveling, if that makes sense. Like it's a different type. You got your normal leveling up. You get stronger every time. You got higher stats, and every time you level up, and you might learn a spell or whatever, an attack depending on the game, whatever. But vocations is really the bulk of where you learn new abilities, awesome spells, and like yeah, when you level up your vocation, when you rank up, you get better, skills. And that's the whole point of it. And it's just so much fun. It's so entertaining. It's so satisfying. I really do love it. It's just awesome. Um, but yeah, so the vocation system helps the game as well as a huge positive. Um, I also really love that you can create your own character, you can create your own pawn, um, and just really it has a high level of just like making it your own. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. So, anyways, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Gosh dang it, will you get out of my nose? Ugh, get out of there. Freaking boogers do not want to leave, Mel. Mm. Gosh dang it, guys. I am so sorry. I do not blame you for leaving if you have left. Oh my god. Anyways, so freaking amazing game, super fun. I love it so much. Um, yeah, it's extremely satisfying. In every way, shape, or form. Now, I will say the story is not the best, but it's entertaining enough that you'll be somewhat entertained of the story. Um, and there's a lot of decisions you can make as well, which is fun as well. But yeah, the story's not the best, but it's pretty good. It's not like horrible either. It's pretty good. It's entertaining enough. Um, and then yeah, yeah, the music's pretty good too. It's pretty entertaining in terms of like, just like with setting and excitement and all that. I will say, and I've already kind of said this, but I'm telling you, man, why did they take out the freaking JRPG rock song? That song was so freaking awesome. I mean, it made no sense being in the game. I will tell you that. It made absolutely no sense. But that song, man, was so cool and so satisfying and so fun. Um, yeah. And so dude, bring it back, bro. Bring it back. Yeah, that song is fun, dude. I'll listen to it on occasion. Um, but yeah, so that's basically it in terms of like, yeah, why I love it, why you should play it. Basically, I mean, the game is on all systems right now. Literally, it's on everything. It's on Switch, PS4, Xbox, PC. Um, it's not too expensive. I believe. I think it's $30, or 40. Totally worth it, dude. I'm telling you. And the game has so much content. Like, it is just butt full of content, dude. Like, you could play that game for weeks for sure, especially if you play it like all day every day. Bro, you could play that game for a long freaking time, dude. And just the variation, like, bro, I'm telling you, this is my fourth playthrough, and I have done so many different variations, and I haven't even done them all. Like, I'm not even close to the kind of different variations or routes I can go for like building my character. Not even close. But I don't even care, dude. I have a freaking amazing time, and it's so much fun, and I freaking love it, dude. And I'm still enjoying it to this day. Literally my fourth playthrough, dude. And I have already gotten to the post game in a matter of weeks, and I don't even play that much every sitting. Like, I could only probably play max like an hour or two, max. Like, and that's pushing it, bro. Like, I usually just play maybe half hour whenever I get the chance or so, something like that. Um, so yeah, dude, it's like, yeah, it's fun. It's freaking fun. Yeah, I think I just checked. I right now I'm sitting at about like 50 hours on my Switch version. Um, so yeah, but dude, if you're looking for a fun freaking game just to like beat the shiz out of monsters and just like level up and get better stats, better attacks, better skills, better armor, like that's another thing. The armor is dope, bro. There's a lot of cool freaking armor, bro. Um, the only one I don't really like the armor is for like the assassin and like the ranger and the strider line of things. The armor is just a little too like tight, and like, I get it. It's supposed to be light armor. I get it. But yeah, I'm just not into it. I'm just not into it at all, you know what I'm saying, bro? And so that's another reason why I like the Mystic Knight, because you can wear like heavy freaking armor that's dope as heck. Excuse me. Dope as heck, heavy armor, and the weapons are just awesome as well. Right now I have, well, it's not the final kind of armor that I want to use, but I have a pretty cool looking, setup. And then I have the Dragon's Dogma sword, and then I have the Dragon's magic shield. I forgot what it's called exactly. But looks pretty fun, looks pretty cool. The aesthetics of the game, I would say it's pretty good graphics for, being from an Xbox 360 game. Still to this day, it's pretty good graphics. Um, as long as you don't really pay too much attention to the details. Yeah, dude, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. I would say in terms of even like your allies, your NPCs, are pretty comparable in terms of like allies. They actually help you quite a bit. They're not as good as you would be in that role as like whatever you they are, but um, they're comparable enough that it's like not frustrating. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, But yeah, dude, it's a fun game, dude. I really do recommend you guys playing it. If especially if you love RPGs, especially if you love like Monster Hunter type RPGs, if you love, Dragon Quest, give it a try. Although it's a completely different um, ball game because it's like an action adventure RPG compared to a turn based. But the story is somewhat satisfying, not as good as Dragon Quest story. Um, but it's mostly the gameplay, bro. The gameplay is so freaking good that you just gotta play it. You gotta play it. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much else I could say about it that I haven't said. I really basically said all of it. It's just a freaking amazing game, and you should play it. I would actually, my personal goal, and this was actually my goal on the PS4 version. It still might be because I do want to get the trophy for it. But I want to kill Death, dude. That bastard is so hard to kill, especially because he could literally insta kill your team. Literally, he can insta kill your team. It's unfair. But the closest I am to being like crazy, just being able to do it is probably in my um, PS4 version. So I might have to just get back into it that way. But yeah, it's a fun game, dude. You guys need to play it. Seriously, you need to play it. Um, yeah. So there's that. Boom. Done. Why you should play it? That's why. Bam. Um, yeah. Let me just talk about some other things for now. Yeah. I just wanted to say. Besides that you know, basically, let's talk about what I'm playing right now. Okay, so we know what I'm playing Dragon's Dogma. Um, we know. You know what? I'm actually gonna make that into the next episode. What I'm excited to play. Yes, I'm gonna. That's gonna be my next episode. What I'm excited to play this year. Well, I kind of already talked about that in the E3 predictions. Yeah, let's not do that. Um, yeah, I'm excited for freaking Monster Hunter Stories 2 that comes out in a couple weeks in July. Super excited for that. I want to play that pretty hard. Um, Pokemon. I mean, I'm not like crazy excited for Pokemon, but I am gonna play, Diamond remake. Um, and then Arceus. They need to push that out further. I think to make it really really good, because it's supposedly on the Nintendo Switch eShop. It says that it's coming out January 28th. I think that's a little soon, so they need to chill with that. Yeah, but I'm excited for this year in gaming, dude. I still want to play Reckoning, Re-Reckoning. Um, I actually want to play. I think I might replay Dragon Quest 8 like now. Like I might replay that. Um, I'm gonna be traveling a ton pretty soon, so I'll have a lot of time to catch up on anime and watch anime, play games. I'm in a more of a gaming mood right now, so I'll probably be playing a ton of games. More Dragon's Dogma, probably Dragon Quest 8. I don't know if I'll play Re-Reckoning just yet, just because Dragon's Dogma kind of really satisfied the itch of like an action adventure game. Um, but I do slightly still have that itch, and I could definitely play Amalur, just probably not right now. But I do, like I said, I do want to play Dragon Quest 8 again, and I think it'd be a good time to do so now. But I'd really have to dive deep into it because the moment Monster Hunter Stories 2 comes out, that's going to be my game. That's going to be my fix for, a while. Actually, I would like to finish playing Monster Hunter Stories 1 because I'm pretty freaking far, but I still haven't beat it. I think I might actually do that before I play Dragon Quest 8. I might have to hold off on Dragon Quest 8 a little longer, finish Hunter Stories 1, continue play Dragon's Dogma until Monster Hunter Stories 2 comes out, play that, and then I'll see what I play. If I play Re-Reckoning, if I play another game, if I play Dragon Quest 8. So, yeah, we'll see, bro. We will see. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. I do very much appreciate you guys for listening and watching this episode of of Polite Talk. Um, yeah, I'm Poppy. Thank you for watching. Again, if you liked the episode, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel slash, the podcast if you're listening an audio version. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Hope all is well. And stay classy, San Diego. Okay. Bye, guys. That was a kiss. Bye.